When life feels impossible, when every door seems shut, and when hope feels lost, remember this: God is still making a way. In this powerful message, you'll be reminded that the same God who parted the Red Sea, who made a way for Daniel, Joseph, and Paul, is still making a way for you today. No matter what you're facing, financial struggles, emotional pain, or spiritual battles, God is working behind the scenes, arranging divine breakthroughs that will leave you saying, "Only God could have done this." Watch this message until the end and let it build your faith. God is making a way where there seems to be no way. There are moments in life when every door seems shut, every path looks blocked, and every effort feels wasted. You might look around and see nothing but impossibilities: financial troubles, broken relationships, unanswered prayers, or health challenges that seem beyond repair. Yet in these very moments, God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating miracles in ways that human understanding cannot fathom. Just because you can't see a way doesn't mean there isn't one. The God who parted the Red Sea, who made water flow from a rock, and who raised the dead is still the same today. Isaiah 43:16 says, "Thus says the Lord, who makes a way in the sea and a path through the mighty waters." When God steps in, the impossible becomes possible. His ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are higher than ours. What looks like a dead end to man is merely the beginning of divine intervention to God. Sometimes God allows us to reach the end of our strength so we can discover the power of his. He often waits until the situation appears hopeless, because that's when his glory shines brightest. Think about the Israelites trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea. There was no escape, no human solution. But in Exodus 14:21, it says, "Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided." God specializes in turning no way into his way. The path may not appear until you step forward in faith, trusting that God is guiding your steps. The miracle you're praying for may already be in motion, though unseen. When you walk with God, you walk with the Waymaker himself, the one who never fails. God's way-making power often requires us to trust him even when we can't trace him. Faith is not seeing the road ahead. It's believing that there is one, even when it's covered in fog. Abraham had no map when God told him to leave his homeland. He simply obeyed. Joseph was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and imprisoned. Yet all those